The South China Sea simmers with tension. China's growing assertiveness rattles nerves. The Taiwan Strait is a flashpoint. Amid these volatile currents, a new player emerges, the Philippines. Long seen as a peripheral actor, the Philippines is stepping onto the geopolitical stage. It is asserting its claims, strengthening its military, and forging new alliances. The Philippines is rapidly becoming a pivotal state in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines' resurgence is driven by a confluence of factors. China's aggressive actions in the South China Sea have alarmed Manila. The Philippines has territorial disputes with China in these strategic waters. Beijing's disregard for international law and its expansive maritime claims have forced the Philippines to take a stand. The United States, seeking to counter China's rise, has found a willing partner in the Philippines. The two countries share a long history of military cooperation. This relationship is now deepening, driven by shared security concerns. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, is a testament to this renewed partnership. The Philippines' geographic location makes it strategically significant. It sits astride vital sea lanes that connect the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean. These sea lanes are the lifeblood of global trade. The Philippines' control over these waterways gives it leverage in the region. The Philippines is also a stone's throw from Taiwan, a self-governing island that China claims as its own. This proximity places the Philippines on the front lines of a potential conflict. The Philippines' emergence as a geopolitical player is a significant development. It adds a new layer of complexity to an already volatile region. It also presents opportunities for the Philippines to play a larger role in shaping the regional order. The Philippines is no longer content to be a bystander in the great power competition unfolding in the Indo-Pacific. It is determined to be a master of its own destiny. The Philippines is an archipelago nation. It comprises over 7,000 islands scattered across the western Pacific Ocean. This unique geography is both a blessing and a curse. It endows the Philippines with stunning natural beauty and abundant marine resources, but it also makes the country difficult to defend. The Philippines' sprawling coastline and numerous islands make it vulnerable to maritime threats. The Philippines' strategic location amplifies its importance. It sits at the crossroads of vital sea lanes. These sea lanes carry trillions of dollars in goods each year. They connect the economies of East Asia with the rest of the world. The Philippines' proximity to these sea lanes gives it a stake in their security. To the north of the Philippines lies Taiwan. This self-governing island is a major point of contention between China and the United States. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province and has vowed to reunify it with the mainland, by force if necessary. The United States, on the other hand, has committed to helping Taiwan defend itself. The Philippines' proximity to Taiwan makes it a potential flashpoint in any conflict between China and the United States. The Philippines' location also makes it a valuable partner for the United States. The U.S. military has long recognized the strategic significance of the Philippines. During the Cold War, the United States maintained a significant military presence in the country. After the closure of U.S. bases in the Philippines in the early 1990s, the two countries have continued to cooperate on security matters. The Philippines' strategic geography has made it a focal point of great power competition. China's growing assertiveness in the South China Sea has alarmed the Philippines. The Philippines has overlapping territorial claims with China in these waters. China's construction of artificial islands and its deployment of military assets in the South China Sea have raised concerns in Manila. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, marks a turning point in U.S. Philippine relations. Signed in 2014, the agreement grants the U.S. military greater access to Philippine military bases. It allows the United States to pre-position troops and equipment on Philippine soil. This access enhances the U.S. military's ability to respond to crises in the region. The EDCA has been met with mixed reactions in the Philippines. Some Filipinos welcome the increased U.S. military presence, seeing it as a deterrent to Chinese aggression. Others worry that it could drag the Philippines into a conflict between the United States and China. Despite these concerns, the Philippine government has reaffirmed its commitment to the EDCA. The EDCA is a significant development for several reasons. First, it demonstrates the United States' commitment to the Philippines' security. The United States is sending a clear message to China that it will stand by its allies in the region. Second, the EDCA enhances the U.S. military's ability to operate in the South China Sea. This is a crucial development as China continues to militarize the region. Third, the EDCA strengthens the alliance between the United States and the Philippines. This alliance is a cornerstone of regional security. The EDCA is not without its critics. Some argue that it undermines Philippine sovereignty. Others worry that it could lead to an escalation of tensions with China. However, the Philippine government has defended the agreement, arguing that it is necessary to deter Chinese aggression. Faced with a more assertive China, the Philippines is undertaking a major military modernization program. The goal is to enhance the Philippines' ability to defend its territorial integrity. The modernization program focuses on upgrading the Philippines' air and naval capabilities. The Philippines has acquired new fighter jets, warships, and missiles. It is also investing in training and equipment for its armed forces. The modernization program has received support from the United States and other Western countries. The United States has provided the Philippines with military aid and training. The Philippines' military modernization is still in its early stages. The country faces significant challenges in building a credible deterrent force. The Philippines' defense budget is relatively small. The country's armed forces are also facing a shortage of qualified personnel. Despite these challenges, the Philippines is making progress in modernizing its military. The Philippines' military modernization is driven by a number of factors. First, the Philippines is facing a growing threat from China. China's aggressive actions in the South China Sea have convinced the Philippine government that it needs to strengthen its military. Second, the Philippines is seeking to play a more active role in regional security. The modernization program is part of the Philippines' effort to become a more capable and reliable security partner. China is wary of the Philippines' growing ties with the United States. Beijing views the EDCA as a provocation. It has accused the United States of trying to contain China's rise. China has responded to the Philippines' actions with a mix of pressure and persuasion. China has used its economic leverage to try to influence the Philippines. It is a major trading partner of the Philippines. China has also offered the Philippines economic assistance. However, China's economic inducements have not swayed the Philippines from its strategic course. China has also stepped up its military activities in the South China Sea. It has conducted military exercises near Philippine-held islands. China has also harassed Philippine fishing vessels and energy exploration activities. China's actions have only served to harden the Philippines' resolve. China's response to the Philippines' actions has been counterproductive. Its pressure tactics have only pushed the Philippines closer to the United States. China's actions have also undermined its efforts to win over Southeast Asian countries. The Philippines is not limiting its security cooperation to the United States. It is also strengthening ties with other countries that share its concerns about China's assertiveness. The Philippines has signed defense agreements with Australia, Japan, and India. These agreements cover a wide range of areas, including joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and defense technology cooperation. The Philippines' diplomatic outreach is part of a broader trend of countries in the Indo-Pacific region seeking to hedge against China. These countries are concerned about China's growing economic and military might. They are also wary of China's willingness to use its power to coerce its neighbors. The Philippines is playing a leading role in this regional realignment. The Philippines' efforts to forge new alliances are paying off. The country is now seen as a more valuable security partner. This has given the Philippines greater leverage in regional affairs. The Philippines is no longer a pawn in the great power game. It is becoming a player in its own right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and click the bell icon for more updates.